It was a sunny Saturday morning in the small town of Maplewood, and the sun was shining bright over Maplewood School. All the children were so excited because it was the day of the annual bake sale. Everyone had worked hard to prepare their treats. Sarah and her friends had made the most delicious cupcakes, decorated with colorful sprinkles and fluffy frosting. Sarah carefully placed the tray of cupcakes on the table, her eyes sparkling with pride. "These will sell out in no time," she said, but as soon as Sarah turned her back to help her friend Jack with some juice boxes, disaster struck. When she returned, the cupcakes were gone. Her tray was empty, with only a few crumbs scattered across the table. "Where did they go?" Sarah gasped. "That's weird," Jack said, looking around. "They were just here." The children started to panic. Who would take the cupcakes? Sarah wondered. "We worked so hard on them." "Don't worry, Sarah," said Alex, the smartest kid in the class. "We're going to solve this mystery. Let's put on our detective hats and figure it out." Alex gathered his friends for a detective meeting. "We need to find out who took the cupcakes, and fast." "First, let's start with the evidence," said Lily, the most observant member of the group. "Look at these crumbs. They lead towards the back door." The group followed the trail of crumbs and found themselves in the school's garden. There, they noticed something, stranger trail of frosting spots leading to the bushes. "I bet the cupcake thief went this way," Sarah said, her eyes wide with excitement. The kids followed the trail until they reached a small shed in the corner of the garden. The door was slightly open, and they could hear soft giggles coming from inside. "Someone's in there," whispered Alex, as the kids tiptoed closer. When the children peeked through the crack in the shed door, they saw something they didn't expect: their classmate Ben, sitting on the floor, surrounded by cupcakes. His face was covered in frosting, and he was laughing. "Ben," Sarah called out, "you took our cupcakes." Ben looked up, startled. "Oh no, I didn't mean to cause any trouble," he said, wiping frosting from his face. "I thought they were for everyone to share. I didn't want anyone to miss out on the treats." Alex smiled and shook his head. "Ben, next time you want to share something, just ask. These cupcakes were meant to be sold at the bake sale." Ben looked embarrassed but quickly apologized. "I'm really sorry, everyone. I'll help you clean up and bring them back to the table." The kids helped Ben carry the cupcakes back to the bake sale, where they were sold to raise money for the school's art program. Sarah gave Ben one of the cupcakes as a thank you for helping. He smiled and said, "I promise, next time I'll wait for the sale before I eat any." From that day on, Ben learned an important lesson. Always ask before taking something that's not yours. And thanks to his friends, the bake sale was a big success. The children laughed together, enjoying the sweet ending to the great cupcake caper. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.